Okay, I'm back with a new stream today. Today I'm going to do some little daily events and some grinds that I'm low on. For you to ask, I went to the doctor today for the follow-up visit. My walking pneumonia is getting better. Still having kind of a lingering cough and um, chills every once in a while, so I'm not completely over it. She gave me a new antibiotic that I'm going to take, and I'm going to start taking some prednisone. So hopefully I'm getting better, but my numbers were a lot better. My oxygen numbers were better. My lungs sound a lot better. But yesterday at work, we were doing some yearly type maintenance stuff on our plant. And I got exposed to some ozone, so that kind of triggered some of the coughing, made it a little bit worse last night. Didn't sleep much, but I went to the doctor today because I was going to go to anyway. But she told me that it sounded better. My oxygen numbers, and like I said, but were a lot better. So looks like I'm finally going to get on the other side of it, but I'm not completely well yet. But anyway, it's going to take a little bit for this because basically got walking pneumonia twice within a month's time. The second time was a little worse than the first. But the first time I don't think I ever really got well. I just think I got better and just kind of relapsed. And when the relapse, I just got sicker during it. But anyway, so just an update on that. Hopefully, I'm going to put some fishing videos on this channel. I used to have a fishing YouTube channel, but my health got to the point where I wasn't doing it regular enough that I thought I should continue. So, but I am going to decide to combine some other YouTube channels I was doing with this one. Instead of having 4 channels, I'm only going to have one. And pretty much this is the one I've been focusing on for the last 2 years. Or I don't know how long I've been doing it, but anyway. Like I said, I'm feeling better. And look for some more content on it, more than just Star Trek Fleet Command. So, saying that, so let's look at the events today. Haven't really looked. I guess I hadn't been back from the doctor all that much. Just finished eating lunch. So we got a away team for the Battle Pass. Okay, I think I've got enough for at least one more of these. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. I may say that. Okay, let's go back. Dang it. Clicked in the middle. Which one is it going to give me? The one I don't want. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got for this one. Oh, that's for the officer. Where's the... Oh, here's the part 2 one. Swarms. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Man, I hate when they push dead content. I haven't done swarms unless they make me unless they make me do it like they are right here. Because I do want that loot for this event store. And of course they do this one when I just updated my Chaos Tech on one of my ships last night. Seems like they know as soon as they... Tech Tuesday. Okay, this is the one. I don't think I have anything for this either. They had just So they've got an event going right now that I used it on. Yeah, so I doubt I got anything I can do for that one this week. Okay, I do need to do these. Not so much for the reputation now, just for the credit, faction credits. I think I need to mine some gas for that one. We'll do. I think I need gas. I haven't done it. I was mainly did ore during the mining one day. Let me look. Let's look in the. I think I do have the daily goals I've got. Yeah. I wonder if you do these free booters, will it count? I doubt it. But I will try that though, because I'd love to get rid of that without having to hit any swarms. Okay, let's. I think there's. Let's go ahead and switch this one out. My Silky has a little bit more hazard resistance than my faction mining ship. So I'm going to switch it to that. I'm going to put him in there, and I'll put. You know what? I'll leave Quark because he will help. Let's put. I need gas, so I need him. Put him up there, and I will put Hoshi in there because she helps the gas. There she is. Okay. Let's find the hazard one. Alright, let's find it. Because I didn't do hazard because I was in regular space last night, so I didn't get a chance to do it. So let's see. Come on, where are you at? No hazard. No gas in that one. Let's go on the other side, probably. Because I know there is one that has gas in it. It's a hazard space. Here we go. Later in the day, I'm going to have to jump into a wave defense because I got the new battle pass. I didn't do the battle pass last time because they were one of the officers I already had tiered out, and the other one I didn't care about getting shards for. So I didn't do it. I skipped it. That's maybe the one thing about not being in an alliance that kind of hurts. But the last alliance that I was in, they liked to do them, but they weren't very good at them. They would all clutter in one spot and leave a whole section of the wave defense open, and then you'd have to scramble to get that one. I tried to help them out and tell them, hey man, you need to keep spread out. You don't need to, if I pick a spot, you don't need to come in there where I'm at, because I've got it covered. Because I usually, in one of these wave defenses, I can do a third of the thing, but definitely a quarter of the space myself. We, in the lines that I was before that, me and two other high level players in the alliance, we used to 3-player one of them and still not give up any damage to the thing in the middle or whatever it was, you know. We could do a perfect run with just 3 guys, but I didn't like doing that because it was pretty much chaos the whole time, you know. So, and they don't have to be. You know, unluckily, there are no gas spots open here. Let's see if there's any more. I don't think. Yeah, I think that one's not one at all. I don't think there's any more hazard ones left. Dang it. Because I do need to do a hazard, but no hazard. That one's hazard, but that's ore. You know, I'll just screw it. Wait. I thought I saw one. No, that's just where mission is. I thought I saw something in it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Let me just get some gas. We'll worry about the hazard later. I'll just send it home, but I don't feel like doing it. Well, anyway, let's get back to the okay, well, for me, the shuttle thing is a completely dead mechanic. There's only like one mission that's relevant to me, and I do it every time, which I've got going right now, actually. Or away team. The only away team ones I ever do is I will do a one for Klingon faction credits, and sometimes I'll do it with the other ones if they're good ones, and the data mission, because that's really the only way you can get data shards. But the rest of this just piles up stuff I can't use. And well, here's one with Romulan. Let's see what. Well, yeah, you can see it's crappy. So what I do instead is it also says you can complete this mission by using these traits. I usually have tons of those. Let's go here and see. So you see if I do. So you go down here and you look for one of these guys. You can see I do this a lot now. A lot of these don't even have an opportunity for me to do it. Let's see. Yeah, I got 14,000. Let's see how many of that. I only want to do enough to complete it. And it looks like that did. We'll go back and double check on the... Yeah, all milestones complete. So I'm done with that. And I'll go through here and collect my battle pass. which is good because you get mats, and right now I need ore. Most of the time I always get try, but I need ore, right? I mean, not try, but I need ore, so that's going to give me para and ore. Usually in this choice reward thing, I'm always getting this one. But right now for my buildings, I need this one. Let's see if this is the big. No, that's the little one. Let's go with it. Find the big one. There we go. So this is what I need. I need the common, the uncommon, and the rare ore. Not the 3-star, but the 6-star. I need that, and I need that. Doesn't hurt getting extra on Sigma Para, but I'm pretty good with that. I've got some tokens in there. But the thing I need the most is the ore. Now I'm going to go to the little one. That was a nice little pickup there. Yeah, boy, that gave me over 1 million. That's going to help me building. Let's go into my station now. So I've got to wait till this one finishes. I got to go farm some Sigma speed ups later today. See if I can get this one down. And if I can, then the next thing I got to build on my list is this. So what I got to do is I got to take this to 69, this one to 69. And then that'll allow me to build my R&D building, then which will let me build my shipyard. And then I've got to take this to 69, that to 69, that to 69, that to 69 before I can upgrade this refinery, which if you look here, I've got to do the refinery, and then I've got to do my platforms. My platforms are going to be last because it's hard to do the platforms and build your ships at the same time. And I'm wanting to take my Titan up a little bit higher. I've got my Klingon Interceptor, my Klingon Explorer, and my Romulan Interceptor to where I want them to be. They're both at, I think they're tier 11 with a few upgrades on them. Yeah, tier 11 on both of them. And why you say tier 11? Because that puts them equivalent to wherever the level of the cube on this level. This one right here, this one makes this a cube killer. And at this level, that CODS can take this one out. So I'm doing that just so I can counter. Say if I take my cube out and somebody brings out this ship to kill it, I can bring this ship to come and get that ship. So it allows me to counter. But the Titan, once the Titan gets to the same level as the cube, like a tier 11 or 12, it'll be stronger than the cube, the equivalent cube. They'll have to wait till it goes to tier 16. So when it's 25 million, and change, you know. But right now, I'm wanting to do my Titan and build the other parts, and then I'm going to focus on those platforms and turrets last. And I'm figuring I'm going to be here at 69 for at least another month. You know, if we get some good events so that we get a lot of mats on, that might change. It just depends. It just depends on if they put out any more of those big station packs too. I might buy a couple of those to help me get over the top. But right now, I'm just going to kind of grind it out. Just because I could buy those packs. They have lots of good resources to upgrade, but where they lack is the Sigma speed ups. So it doesn't do you a lot of good to go buy all these resources and you're stuck, because look at these right here. Parasteel Vault 21 days. So that will earn not a whole lot. That's not going to help a lot, but it'll help some. So that's what I do. I'll sit there and earn these speed ups, and I'll slowly whittle these down. Then when it gets to a range where I don't feel like I'm killing myself with my Latinum spin, I'll spin them down. Like if I get them down to where these researches are, where they're like 4 and 5 days, I don't feel bad about using Latinum to finish it out. But I'm surely not going to do it at 21 days. That's just too much. I don't know if I have enough right now. You'll see I don't. See, it would cost me $31.5 million to get 21 days, and then I still have to wait 4 hours. So that's the real kick in the nuts when you're at 60 plus, is not, you do earn a lot. Like you said, I earned because I think I had I think I had 275,000 in para, and this, when I won in the battle pass, I won a 1.1 million, or maybe 1.075, to get me at 1.3 million, and that's enough to do a lot of the upgrades right there. Didn't have to buy crap, and but where the thing kicks you in the nuts is these speed ups, because there's only a few ways to earn them, and even if you go crazy with the packs, let's look at one. There's nothing in that one. Let's see. Let's go new. No pack there. Let's look at the limited time. Weekly offers. See, there's no packs right now that even, but if you just go into the regular building, you just go on to the speed ups, okay? You get 5 8-hour, 54 3-hour, and 115 1 hour. Then you get a bunch of little ones. You can see that would that one wouldn't. That one I don't think would. That one wouldn't even. I don't think would even finish that bigger one. It might put me really close. But see, you'd have to spend like $100 every building to get enough speed ups to do. So it's a slow process. But the easiest way and the less expensive way to do it, I think I showed y'all in one of my previous videos, is to go into Mirror Space. Go into the 68 system or the 70 system, and you can farm it. You know, you'll get anywhere from like 3 to 10 15-hour packs. 15-hour speed ups, and that one does some damage to it. You might have to make multiple runs to get it to a manageable level, but at least it's something where you don't have to spend money. You know, reading some of the comments, a lot of people were under impression that I spend a lot of money to get. Have I spent money in the game? Yep. I'm not going to be one of these people that are going to lie to you. I don't spend as much as a lot of people in some of the comments think I do. Because if I did, I would already be at 70 now. I'll tell you, probably like on a weekend where they've got stuff that I really want in it, I might spend $400. Most weekends I spend either $100 or $200. Like right now, I still haven't bought the ship, and I don't think I will. I don't see any value in it, and also I haven't spent to unlock the rare. Yeah, because I don't see any. I don't think the guy's a must. Looks like he might be a decent officer, but I'll unlock him like I did. Like I did, what's his name here? I did not unlock him by paying. I did him. I unlocked him. I got him up to tier 2 with what I earned in the game and what I spent. I did take him to tier 3 in the store. He was the first thing that I did because I was close, and then I went and unlocked this guy because I didn't need that much. And right now, and I also took my Field Marshal Q up to tier 3 using this store. And right now I'm working on getting 7 to tier 2. Pretty much to me, in these event stores, unless you're really close to like unlocking a ship for blueprints, I would definitely do it. Or back in the day when they didn't have cloaks in the faction store, I went in here and used it for that. But now I wouldn't. I'd rather spend it using faction credits because they're a lot easier to come by. Let's see what they got in here. Yeah, there's nothing in here I would want. Yeah, especially expensive this is. This would be the only thing in here that would be intriguing to me is these spears to help get the ship higher so I can improve that refinery, but they're too expensive for what little you get. That's about the equalization is my daily pool. So, to me, the only thing in the store, unless, like I said, unless you're close to getting your ship and you're working on getting your ship, you can get some extra blueprints that way, or officers. I don't see any of this other stuff that's worth spending. In this, and I noticed in this one the loot They've been giving you events every day for the loot, which is good. So it looks like this is not going to be a super stingy one. But when you do have the super stingy ones, you have to prioritize. And me, it were the officers in that deal because I was close to unlocking like the one, and I was close to getting tier 3 on 2 of the other ones. And now I'm trying to take the new 7 officer to tier 2. But you notice I went with the rare officers first because, like I said, it was an unknown how much we're gonna get loot we're gonna get, so I went with the easier ones first. Now I know there are people that'll save them to the end, which isn't a bad strategy either. But I like to know what I've got, you know. So see what we got in the refinery that needs ship parts. Yeah, these don't really do me any good. I just do it so I don't have the things. I don't have any 5-star ships that need building, and I don't want to make any more. Not until they start giving us a way to scrap them, because they're starting to pile up on me. So really the only thing, one of the grinds that let's see what else we got to do here for this today. Let's go back to the events. So I've got my away team done. Jeez, I'm gonna have to go do I'm gonna have to do. Yeah, these are nice rewards. I almost want to go in there and get it for the rewards, but the ship to me doesn't have any value. Because if I was an alliance, my alliance would need my big ship. So that's a strategy I'm hearing what people are using. They're getting bigger ships with this relativity, because from what I hear, until you get it to like tier 5, it's kind of a useless ship to be like the main ship in the armada. But what it does is it deactivates or something with the plus the negative, the charged or the static, and you can just stick your regular ships in the negative one, which that's what I do. I go in there and get the negative leg. Okay, let's see. We got swarms. We got Chaos Tech, which I already upgraded my thing last night, so it didn't do me any good. And then Battle Pass. That seems a bit it. So before I go with the storms, I need to make a run in need to make a run because I ran out of those rare tokens, opportunity tokens. I need to farm some of those. So I'm going to farm some of those first, but then I'll change this ship to my Franklin, and we'll go up into the Swarm. Man, I can't believe I've got to do those. That's a real kick in the nuts. I want that loot because I want to get 7 done. Then maybe I can come back and get that rare from last arc. Is it tier 1? Maybe I can work him closer to tier 2. I don't know if that'll get him to tier 2. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put Archer in there. I don't know how long this thing's gonna last. Since I'm here, I'm just gonna hit them until I blow up. I got like my best PvE crew on there. That's why I put it in the slot. I thought I changed to Archer when I did it. But I was at the doctor's office when I changed it over, and I guess they called me. Looks like it's doing a good job, though. Even normally I put Archer's crew on here when I do these. This has got to be a combo of the ship and the crew. Looks like I might not have to. Yeah, what I'll do is it'll sacrifice me in loot though, but I'm not looking for loot. I got plenty of it. But it isn't a bad way if you need it to farm loot for the refinery. But what I'm looking for is these tokens right here. Right there, that's what I'm looking for. That's nice, but this is what I'm looking for. I think I want to do some extra so I won't have to do this anymore, but what I need it for was for this. I'll show you. If you're not doing this is something you really need to do. If you don't have a tiered out NX01 like I do, you can go to the 40 system and do the same thing as I'm doing. But I'll show you the crew that I should have had on here, but this one's doing a kick-ass job right now. This is the first time I've ever tried the Kirk Brothers and eData doing this, and it looks like they're doing a kick-ass job, so that's an opportunity if you got this crew. But the crew that I normally use is I use Archer, Tucker, and Phlox on there, and I got it's going to be the same lower deck. The lower deck wouldn't change at all, which I've got my standard lower deck set up for hostiles. Yeah, I should have showed you guys that. Then I would have caught that. But now I know that Kirk Brothers work fine on doing this too. And I think I got less hull damage than I would have when I've had Archer on here. But the only thing, like I said, the one thing I am sacrificing is the extra loot that I'd be getting. Because if I was using Archer right now, my hull would probably be halfway full. But if you're in a situation where you got a ton of it from the last two events that the aquatics were the ones that was scoring the higher damage on, and you got tons of it, which I do right now. I don't need the loot. Oh, they got the chaos. See, I didn't know they were doing that today. Yeah, this is what scored high on this one. You can see I'm scoring 42 trillion right now. But I do think the Archer one. But I'll show you guys how to score really, really, really high in that event here in just a second. Okay, I think I got enough for my pull. I'll come back. I'll show you guys how to score big. Enterprise. See these rares. See, I was low on those. So now I can make the full pull and see all the loot I get there. Okay, let's send it home. Or just for grins, let's see what since I've got Archer, since I got that crew in there, I'm going to take it up to the 61 space and see how high this one compares. I know about how high the Archer cruise does about. I think it's 512 trillion a hostile. You heard me right. That one was doing 48 trillion down on 48s. Let's see what it does with 61. And you don't have to hit the battleships. You can hit the explorers, so you don't have to worry about the go home cannon and the battleships. I'm just curious. We'll sit there and finish a run with that, and then I can move up with Archer up into 62. I'm just gonna do 61 because, like I said, I've never used this crew doing aquatics before because I never needed them. So we'll do the aquatics here, and then they'll also, let's see. See, not even trying for this. I forgot that this mission. Which one? Where is it at? Is it this one? This Tech Tuesday? No, that's not the Tech Tuesday. Where is the? Oh, the Chaos one. Yeah, I'm just curious. I don't know how high using a different crew, because this is a different crew than the one I normally use. Does it score higher or lower? That's the question I'm asking, and then also showing you how you can score high in that event. And the key is using this deal in the NX-01. But do I need the Archer crew for this? Yeah, see. And the thing is, I think it tops out there because even if I go to the 62, it scores the same thing. Because when they run this event last, I went in here and ran some, but I was mainly using, last time I mainly scored off of doing mirror space, just because that's what I was on. So I was working on, probably my Romulan faction reputation. Yeah, it does look like I'm getting a little bit more hull damage than using the Archer crew. Yeah, I think the Archer crew is going to be, even though it's not going to, the scoring's not going to be any better, I'm going to hit more hostiles using Archer. You know, I don't know whether I want to go hard in this event or not, because I need to go back and look and see if the prizes are worth going all in on this or not. That's the thing about it, that like if this is a bunch of like Syndicate XP, well, hell, that's not worth uh, spending half the day grinding. See, like, yeah, see, the Archer crew is better in that regard because I know I can hit a lot more hostiles using Archer. This is a crew that I would normally use. In here is it. Let's go group. Now they did really good on the battleships. To me, it'd be a hard one to choose which one would do a better job, because I can do either one of them as long as I want using that 48 system. But this is the crew that I would use doing this. And I don't think, let's look and see if I've got any new. Yeah, that's PvE, PvP. Yeah, there's no. Yeah, the only. I use the doctor because the doctor helps. In most cases, I need the more. I'm trying to get as much loot as possible. I put a doctor, but if you're having problems with hull damage, you might put Pella there because Pella works. I don't know. Would you put Pella there? Hold on. Let's look. Let's look at the aquatics. Do they put out isolytic damage? That's the question. I've never really looked at that. Let's look at our battle log. Deals no. So Pella wouldn't help because she's isolytic damage blocker. So that wouldn't be one you would put on there. But any hostile that does put out isolytic, then you could put Pella on there. But since there is no one on there, the doctor may be the way to go. Or you could throw. I'm saying if you're having problems with damage, taking more hull damage, put Tindy there. So let's look. I'll do a run with both, and we'll try to see, kind of figure out how many. Okay, see, I got an out repair speed up. Dang it. Wished it was a regular speed up. Alright, I'm gonna go to 62 space. It's gonna challenge me a little bit more and see if I can pop more. I don't think I'm gonna get any more damage than what I've been getting right there. But I'm getting a half a quadrillion each time I hit a hostile, so that's not too shabby. Not shabby at all. Oh. But I think I think I'm going to be at 69 for at least another month. Unless I get lucky and like I said, right now the biggest hurdle for me is the Sigma speed ups. Is like I showed you that you could actually buy a pack and maybe do couple of upgrades at this level on your buildings, and you only got maybe enough speed ups to speed up one of them. But I can't spin that way. I can't, because I've got one, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 inside the station. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 out there. So I'm at least a month away. But I did some major push the last couple weeks. Because basically the way that they got this mapped out on some of these. Let's go back inside. Okay, when I turned 69, when I went off 69, I had to take this shuttle bay building to 69 before I could do the academy. And before I could after I do the academy to do the R&B building, I need to take the Tritanium vault to 69, which is this vault here. But as you can see, you got to do this warehouse of 69, which to get that one to 69, I got to take the Parasteel vault to 69, which made me take both this to 69, that to 69, and that to 69, which I had before that. I had them all at 67. So that can tell you that where I'm at there. So that's the speed ups I've done. So I mean, not the speed ups, but the progress I've done so far. So you notice I've got all. I did these. What I did is I did these first. You see, I got these up to 68. So I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I've done 19 upgrades at 69 so far. And if you can look at the price of what you're looking at, is this is one for the Parasteel. This is one of the cheaper ones. Wait a minute, I could do this now. I didn't notice that. Let's get that done. I want to have at least one. I like to keep at least one of the slots with non-Sigma so I can upgrade some of these gimmick buildings when they come available, because you get blocked, then I'm blocked from being able to score with it. So I'm only going to do one of these. So that's going to put me even closer. So that gets me a little bit closer. See, the thing on these are all common. You just have to have enough, really have enough parasteel to get these done. You know what I'm saying? So those are not going to be brutal. This one's going to be probably pretty brutal. Imagine this one's going to be pretty brutal. And I imagine this is going to be pretty brutal. Because if you want to see, because right now, if you look at some of these, let me go to the, I got to go to one that I can, let's see. Okay, to take this to, so I need some rare gas, and it's 1.3, which is kind of normal. Let's go to the one where I already got it to 68. See, 1.8 million para. That's pretty brutal right there. But see, I just earned that and from that battle pass, so it's like the battle pass gave me this a free. So yeah, so that was good. Okay, now we're back into the. So let's see how this scores. Yeah, see, I think it tops out at 512 trillion, 512 trillion. I think it tops out there. And you can see, like, I'm hitting a higher hostile and I'm taking less hull damage using the Archer crew than using the Kirk brothers, which Kirk brothers work on everything else. And then do a shabby job on the 61s. But, you know, like I said, I'm getting a lot less hull damage using the Archer crew. I'm going to make one run with this. I don't, like I said, I haven't decided whether I want to pursue to try to win this event or not. Because I've got to go back and look at the prizes on this and see if it's worth it, if the juice is worth the squeeze. I'm basically doing this for you guys to show you that how you can score big on this particular event. And you can see I've got all the tokens I could ever want to come in here. So if I wanted to spend the rest of the day hitting these, trying to win this event, I very well could. See, I've got 12 quadrillion off of just what you seen me do today. Because I had 0 on that before because I wasn't paying attention to what that was. But I got guys on this server that even when the prizes aren't very good, they'll sit here and just grind all day doing some of these things. To me, it's got to be worth, the prize has got to be worth this. The juice, like I said, a lot of times the juice has got to be worth the squeeze. Well, I'm curious, what the hell are we winning today for top prize? 15 shards. See, right now I've got 8 for just the, like, 1.5 runs that I have, is it worth trying to get that score for that? I'm saying no. But I will finish my run and maybe make a couple more. Now, if they had like a full unlock for her up there, then yeah. But for that many shards, no, that's not worth that. But we get people every day. Like, I see all these people doing that stupid Apex and trying to win that leaderboard position on that. When the top prize isn't even a full pull from the refinery of that research material, you got to be kidding me, man. I still laugh at those guys who bust their ass trying to win that stupid thing on Thursdays. I laugh at it because it's ridiculously stupid. You know? I mean, guys, you got to really ask yourself. One of the factors that they engage as far as server health and how successful the ARC is engagement. If you guys give them ultra engagement for stupid amount of low prizes, then you're rewarding Scopely to give you more such stuff. Like I said, if there was a full unlock of Dasha where you got like 100 shards, then what that guy's got, the guy's got number one, that would be totally worth what he's got. Because I don't even know if it's 50 shards would be worth try to put up that big of a number for this, because he's probably had to do several hours since it's. But to me, it's not. It's not worth it at all. I just got a text message. I'm reading here. I may need to go to my eye doctor here in a minute, so I may need to cut the stream short and then come back tonight and do the rest. I'll come back a little bit later and do the swarm stuff, but I've got some eyeglasses that I'm ordering. I don't know if they've come in, but they left a text message telling me to call them. So I'm gonna exit off the stream here in just a minute. So I got a few more hits, and then I'll be done with this up here. But let's look here. I put up 26 quadrillion, and I'm in second place right now with just 2 runs. And there'll be other people that are engage in this and go higher, but like I said, I'll probably be on later tonight because, like I said, I'm gonna call my eye doctor here and see what the deal is. 'Cause I got some glasses ordered. I don't know if they've come in or something. Usually they tell you to pick up, so I'm kind of curious why they called. So I'm gonna send this home and I'm gonna end the stream, and I will be back with you guys shortly.